Golden State Warriors News Today channel. Take the opportunity to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go to today's news.
Have you ever stopped to think if we're really witnessing the final chapters of the legend Stephen Curry on the court? And what if I told you the end might be further away than it seems? Curry, at 37, still plays as if he's in his prime. And the question lingering in the hearts of Warriors fans is, will he hang up his sneakers if he wins his 5th ring this season? For Draymond Green, the answer is clear and even funny. In a relaxed chat on the Dubs Talk podcast, Green laid it all out. If we win the 5th title, he'll think about retiring for a week or two. But then he'll look in the mirror and remember he's still in his prime. And that's it. He'll want the 6th. And Green's reasoning makes total sense. If the Warriors manage to lift another trophy this year, why stop just when the chance to match the legendary 6th title mark is knocking at the door? For Draymond, the mission is clear. Prevent Curry from retiring too soon. He's not going to rob me of the chance to win 6 titles. If I have to camp out at his house, I will. Joke number 23. Despite his age, Curry shows extraordinary vitality. Green believes, and rightly so, that Steph can maintain this level of excellence until age 40. He still has a lot to offer. And if he says he's playing through the end of his contract in 2027, I believe him. With the contracts of Curry, Green, and Jimmy Butler aligned until the 2026-27 season, there's a feeling that this core could stay together until the end. Steve Kerr, the coach who symbolizes the dynasty, might also end his journey in that same window. But does this group still have 1 or even 2 titles left in the tank? The answer will come in the next few seasons, but one thing's for sure. As long as Steph Curry has the ball in his hands, the Warriors are never out of the fight. And if you like this video and want to follow every upcoming chapter of this legendary story, subscribe here to the Warriors News Fan Update channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. That's exactly what makes this journey so special. We're not just talking about a player collecting numbers and trophies. We're talking about a leader who redefined the game, who changed forever the way basketball is played, and who, even at 37, still inspires new generations with every three-pointer that drops from the moon straight into the net. What Draymond Green made clear with his words isn't just a desire for one more title. It's the realization that we might be on the verge of a final dance that hasn't even begun. If that 5th title comes, it'll just be fuel for something even bigger. Because for players like Curry, who breathe competitiveness, walking away at their peak isn't as simple as it sounds. And check this out. It's not just Draymond eyeing that 6th title. Jimmy Butler is in the mix too, and even though he's still a question mark within this trio, the fact that they're all under contract until 2027 creates a kind of thrilling countdown. And if this team really sticks together until then, we're talking about a new golden era for Golden State. But before thinking that far ahead, we have a full season ahead of us. And it could be one of the most important in franchise history. What's at stake isn't just another banner in the Chase Center rafters, but the chance to write a new chapter in a dynasty that once seemed finished. Steph isn't just the face of the Warriors. He's the heart. And as long as that heart beats strong on the court, the flame of hope will keep burning for all of us who wear blue and gold with pride. So stay with us here on the Warriors News Fan Update, because this story is far from over. And when that historic moment happens, whether it's the 5th or 6th ring, you'll want to say you were here from the beginning. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and come along with us on this epic journey. Have you ever wondered what the perfect ending would be for a legend like Stephen Curry? Yeah, me too. But honestly, I don't think that end is close. As a passionate Warriors fan, when I look at Steph, I see a guy still playing with the same sparkle in his eyes from when he first broke out in the league. And even though he's already achieved it all, MVPs, for rings, insane records, it feels like he still has more to give. Something big. Maybe the 5th and 6th title. When Draymond said he'd camp out at Steph's house to stop him from retiring, I laughed. But I also felt there was some truth there. Because we, the fans, would do the same. No one wants to see this chapter end now. And look, it's not just about titles. It's about legacy. It's about the impact this guy had on the game. It's about seeing our idols still dominating, still feared by defenses, still doing things that look like they're from another planet. Watching Curry play is a privilege, and every season he steps on the court is a gift for all of us. I truly believe that if this group wins the 5th ring, they'll come back even hungrier. Because the fire inside them, especially Steph's, still burns bright. And if there's one thing I've learned over the years watching this team, it's that you should never doubt the Warriors. Never. So yes, I believe in the fifth. And yes, I believe in the sixth. And if you do too, stick with us here on the Warriors News Fan Update, because the journey continues, and when this team writes the next chapter in the dynasty, you'll want to be right here with us. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and come live this story side by side with Dub Nation. And the most amazing part of it all is that even after so many accomplishments, Steph still plays with that lightness, that smile on his face, like he's just hooping with friends, but at the same time with the cold-bloodedness of a silent assassin in the clutch. He's the kind of player who, even when hope seems lost, hits that impossible three-pointer and lifts the entire arena. He carries the soul of the Warriors in his hands. And you know what? His connection with the fans goes beyond basketball. He represents values that every fan respects: hard work, loyalty, humility, and love for the game. Steph never asked to be the face of the franchise. He became it through sweat, effort, and soul. And that's why every one of his games carries emotional weight for us fans. Seeing Steph even thinking about retirement hurts, even if it's just a fleeting idea. We're not ready. And honestly, I don't think he is either. Because when Green says he still has at least 3 more high-level years in him, I agree 100%. He's healthy, hungry, and still has that competitive spark that never faded. And with the contracts aligned until 2027, Steph, Green, maybe Butler, even Kerr, you can feel this core has one last chapter to write. One last dance. And man, I want to be there to see it happen. Every game, every playoff, every moment of overcoming adversity. Because this story still has blank pages waiting to be filled with more glory. Maybe the 5th title will come. Maybe the 6th. But even if it doesn't, this generation has already given us everything. And that's why, as long as Steph is on the court, we'll be here, supporting, believing, cheering like it's the first time. Because we are Dub Nation. And Dub Nation never abandons its heroes. So if you feel this love for the team, if Curry is part of your fan story, if you believe there's still more to come, roll with us here on the Warriors News Fan Update. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and come live this journey with us. Because the best may still be yet to come. And you won't want to miss it.